Hey, what's up guys? This is Astranox. We got some exciting new content coming to Epic 7. I can't wait for it. It was part of the stream. I will be showing you guys pictures and yeah, I'll talk about, I'll give you my thoughts about this new co-op mode called Expedition. Very exciting. So first I will go through the patch notes and yeah, I mean some great patch notes here. It's gonna be a rerun of Seaside Bellona. We got the official Thai language support. Sawadee Kap. Okay, let's continue here with a new hero, Violet, Remnant Violet. And I will actually do a separate video talking about him. 15 reasons why you should pull or not pull for Remnant Violet. So stay tuned for that. I will be trying to pull for him. I have 110 summons, mystic summons on my second account. I have the MolaGoras for skilling him up to plus 15. Okay, so Violet, man, he will definitely shake up the meta. Are you ready for the evasion meta though? It's gonna be quite annoying to deal with you know, Violet, and there was of course Celine as well has evasion on her skill number 3, but he has a debuff on skill 1, decrease hit chance for 1 turn, 75% chance after skill ups. It's actually a very powerful debuff, and it works together with his passive, which gives him a 100% chance to get evasion buff, which is 50% evasion chance for 1 turn. He gets that at the start of the battle, and he gets that after his turn. So during his turn, he is vulnerable to all sorts of counter attacks, Elbrus, Ritual Swords. So you gotta keep that in mind. But I'll talk more in depth about this hero in my other video. When he reaches 5 focus, he uses Massacre, which is his skill number 3, which will most definitely one-shot whoever it's targeting. It's gonna attack a random, you know, enemy. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, you only get a focus when you evade or when you use skill number 1. Skill 1 gives you 1 focus as well. So he can attack a random enemy. That means like a stealthed enemy, Spectre Tenebria will potentially get attacked by him. So this increases his attack buff for 2 turns, and then it attacks with 50% chance. 50% defense penetration, which is on par with Surmia. It's not going to deal as much damage. I'll talk more about that in my other video, but it's with his base attack. It's definitely, he's going to be hitting like a truck though. He's definitely going to be hitting like a truck, and I feel like he's going to be able to be built more tanky, and he's still going to be able to land those one-shots on squishier heroes. We have special side story, Song of the Sea, and we got, this is the new title screen. Very cool. And this is the side story right here. We can see the heroes that are getting a bonus in stats. Karin says, Seaside Bellona and Bellona. Main reward, you're gonna be getting a 4-star Ice Karin for free, guys. Everyone's getting Karin if you are completing this. So that's very good because this hero is amazing. You can use her in Wyvern very effectively. You can use her in Raid, in Labyrinth. You can use her in all sorts of content. She does quite a bit of burst damage as a single target damage dealer. She can definitely take out someone in PvP as well. So yeah, a very strong hero, not something that you would use in late game for PvP really, for serious content, but still she definitely does pack a punch, but she heavily relies on her defense break combo and to her big burst skill number 3. Enhanced artifact, you're going to be getting more event currency when you have Rainbow Scale. You do need to enhance these artifacts though, limit break and enhance them to reach you know, different breakpoints. Secret Art Storm Sword is right here, Celine's artifact, and the limited artifact of Seaside Bellona, Reingar's special drink is here as well, and they are boosting different event currencies. This stage here, just I mean the 4 difficulties, we know about that stuff, and that's the layout of the zone, the region. And this region right there, 5-S5 Waterweed Forest, this will actually it's a one-time, mission, challenge, or whatever you may call it. This thing gives you an epic catalyst, so that's very nice. It's the fuse nerve. That's it, the fuse nerve, and the story pass here. So free rewards are the one on the top line. We'll see them below this picture. They tell us every reward we're going to be getting. And then the premium rewards, this you have to pay 900 sky stones to unlock, and you will get the of course the clear reward at the right side as well, the background plus the 100 mystic medals. And then there's the special reward. This is 60 skin tickets, and you get that by spending an additional 900 sky stones. So you need to spend 1,800 to get the premium reward and special reward together. So the story pass right here, and yeah, there it is. That's the pricing. You do get story points, plus 10 for each of these, but to be honest, like, you'll be able to complete them no problem, unless you're coming in at the last second, you're a new player or something, or you were taking a break. I don't know, but you do have plenty of time if you are active during this whole side story. So these are the rewards, the free ones and the premium ones. To be honest, like, this is not, well, I mean, it's not bad. In the premium one, we have MolaGora. That's definitely a big one. And then we have Covenant Bookmarks. It's a decent amount. We got 1 summon here, 2, 3 summon, 4, 5, 6 summon. Looks like it's 6 pulls. So not bad. The thing is, it's the combination of all these things. You see, you got Powder of Knowledge, which is, yeah, Powder of Knowledge starts here, 30, and then you have another 30 and a 60. So 120 Powder of Knowledge is definitely quite good, because I believe it's 100. Is it 180 for a 5-star artifact? Yeah, I mean, it's 2/3 of the way. It's definitely quite a bit, considering the fact that you're getting Covenant Bookmarks, you're getting a MolaGora as well. The thing is, you're not getting any Galaxy Bookmarks, not like the Epic Pass, you're not getting any Gold Transmit Stone. Get some gold, the other stuff is not a big deal, really. Beside this here, the level 75 Epic Ring, you do get that one from the premium reward, but the free reward, you will get the necklace. So here's the necklace. That's free. Speed set, 4 speed. You could potentially roll high speed on that, so you could put it to good use. In late game, we're mostly using critical hit damage main stat instead of critical hit chance, but still, for me, I'm with Reforged gear on a hero, like one hero on each of my accounts, I'm using still a critical hit chance necklace. So yeah, you will still use that in late game. For the ring, which is the one you get from the premium reward, it's immunity, so that's good. That's one piece out of the 2-piece set, and you got crit chance, crit damage there, and survival, health, and defense percentage. It's pretty solid. It's item level 75, which is good. It's the same, basically it's the same stat as an item level 70, but it's lower than item level 85. You cannot reforge this as well, so keep that in mind, guys. So here's the exchange shop. Of course, these are the catalysts that you do actually need for Seaside Bellona, Fuse Nerve, Small Sun Badge, and Ring of Glory. Of course, MolaGora, always the first thing that I buy in there. Rainbow Scale, this thing, I mean, effectiveness and effect resistance for all allies is not useful unless we need to, I don't know, your whole team would need, like, at both of these stats, which doesn't make sense. You need to just stack one of those. That's not a great artifact at all. And this thing, it's 10% each, but you don't stack effectiveness and effect resistance together. So yeah, it's unfortunate. You will get more event currency with this artifact, but it's not worth, going crazy and spending, dumping like artifact charms into. Seaside Bellona and Reingar special drink drop rate up. So this is a limited banner, so limited hero and limited artifact. And if you don't have Seaside Bellona, get her. Get her. She is amazing. She's not as popular in the meta as she was when she was first released. When she was first released, she was overpowered. She was broken. She still is a hero that puts constant pressure on the battlefield, be it PvE or PvP. Her kit is insanely loaded. She's definitely the definition of a power creep hero. Like, her power level is higher than what you would usually expect in this game because her kit just does way too much. You got target debuff on skill 1, which increased the damage output against the target by 20%. You've got a defense break on her skill 2, which is an AoE attack. It attacks everyone. 50% chance of being applied. You have to go through the resistance check, so you do need effectiveness on this hero. She has 30% of the damage she takes is redirected to the front liner, so she has survival increase because of that. Great hero for Wyvern, great hero for, you can bring her in Hell Raid. Morale wise, she doesn't give that much morale in Raid, but for Hell Raid you just need to down a boss and some additional trash monsters to get some extra chances to get more rewards. But I would say this hero is definitely a must get, guys. You need to get at least one copy of her. Not at least, just get one copy. I mean, you don't need to go overboard and like go get triple S of this hero. You can use Bellona to memory imprint her. You can use Unknown Slate as well from the Conquest Point shop. And you can use her in PvE and PvP in multiple areas of the game. I've been using her, in Wyvern. I've been using her, Banshee in Azimanak Hunt. Been using her everywhere pretty much. Guild Wars offense, defense, arena defense, not so much anymore. But yeah, arena offense, you can use her as well. In real-time arena, world arena, you can use her. Like, definitely a very, very strong hero. Lilibet and creation and destruction, drop rate up event. I mean, Lilibet is great, but she's not limited, so don't go for this hero, especially if you don't have Seaside Bellona. She is your priority number 1. If you need more Covenant Bookmarks, check my How to Farm Covenant Bookmarks video, guys. Definitely need to check it out if you're struggling to get more bookmarks, because you have to get her before her banner goes away for another year, basically. You should not chase for the artifact Reingar Special Drink. This is an artifact that is for PvP, and even now she's getting pushed out of the meta. You can pick her in like World Arena and ban like a hero that would like contest her or put too much pressure on her, take her out too easily. But still, don't chase for the artifact. You could go thousands of Covenant Bookmarks in and not get it. But when you get one copy, you can limit break it using the Bottle of Knowledge from the Powder of Knowledge shop. Anyways, let's move on here. It's been enough. Chat improvement. Cool stuff here, I guess. There is chat notification settings. You can actually filter keywords, which is pretty cool. And here you can turn off things for the chat when other players summon a hero artifact. They do a 6-star promotion, enhanced gear to plus 15, or artifact to plus 30. So that's cool. And the keywords here, if they do appear in a message, they will show up on your screen. And I think did I read something about the chat is gonna show up on the screen without having to like open the chat or something? Like it's kind of like, yeah, there's transparent background, which it already has, but maybe it was going to do something like Summoner's War. I don't quite know. I'm not gonna go and read all that stuff. We got too much stuff to go over. We still have the stream stuff to cover. So here, yeah, a lot of text here. I don't think there's nothing major. It's probably like skill descriptions, just text changes basically. If I'm missing something big, let us know in the comment section though. Here they will just show the rewards, like when you can choose your Sky Stones or Mystic Metals. I would definitely always go for Sky Stones, because the Mystic Metal, the rate is basically like one pull is like 271 Sky Stones, I think, which is too much, guys. It's too much. Just do secret shop refreshes, you'll get Covenant Bookmarks as well. So yeah. And in the filtering here, something is changing. I love this filtering feature. It saves so much time. It's ridiculous how much time you can save with this stuff. But this is for selling. This is when you select to actually sell or turn into these ice cubes. Okay, so let me jump on to the stream summary, guys. Exciting stuff coming in Epic 7. Okay, so the World Arena. The World Arena, you need to climb if you want to get this epic Spectre Tenebria skin. They are saying epic skin. this could be a skin that you will be able to buy this skin using skin tickets when it does appear there. It might take, I don't know how long, it will appear there in the future in the shop, but it could take like, I don't know, a few months. I don't know how big of a delay it's going to be, but they are saying epic skin. So could it be that the cost will be higher? Maybe instead of, how much is it for a pull? Like 55 or 60? Then maybe it's 100 for her, or double price. Keep that in mind. You need to reach Master League. I mean, if you don't have her, you don't have to worry about it. I do have her on account 1 and on account number 2, so I'm definitely going to at least stick in Master. I'm in Challenger on account 2. I was in Champion on account 1, and I got... The thing is, there's decay. You actually do lose points if you don't actually continue playing. So I got dropped down from Champion down to Challenger on my account number 1 because of the decay factor. So that's really unfortunate. But you're gonna be the World Arena, it's ending on the 9th of July, guys. So make sure you are in Master or higher. If you stop playing and you're just at the border of like Master and Gold, then like push a bit, just in case you get hit with the decay just before, something like that. So they say the skin may be available later on from the skin shop. I mean, they're not saying it's gonna be there. It's saying may be available, so it's not even 100% sure. So yeah, maybe it's gonna show up after the next World Arena season ends. You know, when the second RTA skin gets added, and then she would be added to the game. So that could take a long time, guys. New content preview. Expedition. Wow, this looks really, really interesting. Work with friends and guild members as you attack a boss in new content. That's what I'm talking about. New content, baby. Scheduled to be released in July. Available upon clearing Hunt 8. So Hunt 8 is no big deal. You should start with working toward like clearing Wyvern. And basically this works with friends and guild members. So you don't have to worry if your guild's not too active. You know, if you don't know your guild members too well, at least you can add some friends, and you know, you can easily rotate friends out if they're not active. So you know, your real life friends, you know, your online friends, it's all good. You could just, you know, join my Discord. We'll just have, you know, a section for it, and you guys can add each other. So that's very, very cool. And yeah, let's just check some more information, man. Expedition wanted posters. So after clearing Hunt 8 and above, players have the probability to receive a wanted poster. So it's basically like urgent missions, but for hunts. Go on an expedition using a wanted poster with up to 6 friends or guild members. So it's saying friends or guild members. So I don't know if you have to choose if it's gonna be friends or guild members, or if it's gonna be a mix of both, which I hope it is the case. Complete your expedition within 30 minutes to receive a time attack bonus. So you're gonna be getting better rewards if you actually complete this in 30 minutes or less. So I guess if you have strong friends or guild members or both, you could probably just down this boss very easily before you even get 6 going in there. And the better you perform, I think you're just gonna get more points. You're gonna progress through the reward that you can obtain every month. I'll show you guys that in a second. Expedition main lobby. When selecting a boss from the expedition main lobby, players can view which missions they have shared and view missions that they are participating in. Players can view the boss grade, remaining life, participants, and time attack information. Maximum of 6 players, 6 people can participate, and each player can battle a maximum of 3 times. 3 times, that is interesting. Now the question is, will this actually use some special tickets? Will this be using like energy? Maybe it just doesn't use energy. I hope that's the case, and it will be based on how you perform, how much damage you're dealing, and of course, if your team is wiping out too early on, then you're not going to be able to deal as much damage. So as you can see, we got the reforging materials for hunt equipment and exclusive equipment conversion system equipment, reforging materials for that, which are very rare actually, guys. It's pretty ridiculous how low the drop rate is on those. But yeah, those are some of the rewards we can actually obtain. Very cool. Expedition boss battle. The damage that your friends and guild members, well, they're saying here friends and guild members, dealt in a mission will be added to the damage you've dealt. Your team will be destroyed after a certain number of turns, so it's important to inflict as much damage as possible before this occurs. So this is basically you need to have a good team there. You need to have potentially a tank. We can see here Adventure Ras, we can see Akates. So you got your Knight in the front, you got your Soul Weaver keeping the team alive, you got 2 damage dealers. Maybe you want a single target damage dealer, and the other one will be an area, an AoE attacker. So you can deal damage to the boss plus additional targets. Like this one is a crystal here. Maybe you have to deal damage to the crystal, and then when the crystal reaches like 1 health or goes away, maybe you're gonna be dealing extra damage to the boss. So yeah, very cool. So there's one boss on the picture at the left side and a different boss on the right side. And all this information, it could be changing, but I mean, I don't think most of this stuff will change. You can see the score, the top right. Now, you probably do need defense break debuff to deal as much damage as possible. It's not going to be like the Hall of Trials here. And you can see there is a debuff on the boss on the left side. They have the same debuff as Devour Arahakan in Raid. That one is you cannot get new buffs, and you cannot boost your combat readiness and speed. Your speed cannot be increased, like combat readiness cannot be increased. So yeah, I mean, but the boss on the right side, you don't see that debuff on the team. That boss is applying a heavy amount of bleeding effects and something else. So every boss is going to be different. Expedition Depot. In addition to basic completion rewards, special Expedition Depot rewards will also be available. Earn points after completing missions against a certain boss and receive rewards according to the amount of points accumulated. Expedition Depot rewards and points will reset on the last day of the month. So yeah, you got a month to progress in there, and I feel like it depends on your progression level. Like if you are in early, mid-game, then yeah, you might be struggling in here, but just try to get some strong friends, get in a strong guild, and then you'll be able to just get a bunch of points and complete this in no time. I think it's the name of the game is it's always been like stay consistent. Just consistency is a huge part of this type of game. So yeah, the bosses and rewards may change upon reset. So it might change the order, or just the rewards will be different here. So we can see that there is the reforging materials here, the one for equipment conversion and the one for hunt gear, and that's very cool. We can see here we got some epic charms for weapon helm, chest, boots. And there's some crafting materials, and we have the box that you can select for equipment conversion as well. For the main stat, you can select which one you want from the box. The gold transmit zone on the right side, very cool. I mean, these are additional rewards on top of what you're going to be getting every time you kill the boss, or maybe you're going to be getting some reforging materials when you actually are completing an attempt without even downing the boss. I don't know for sure, but yeah. So this is during one of the boss battle. There is a buff for the boss that I've never seen before. So there's that to keep in mind. The crystal has the debuff immunity buff, and another one that I haven't seen before. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be really interesting. You can auto this So if the content is easy, and you can see at the top left, these are your friends and or guild mates, and you can see how much damage they've dealt to the boss. And here you can see how much health the boss have, and it is a ton. This boss has 2 million health. Earth Mage, this boss. And yeah, you got the debuff on the whole team for, like I said, same as Devour Rahakan. He's getting the attack buff. And the crystal, they downed the crystal. They brought the crystal to 1 health. The crystal only has 47 health. So maybe you just need to, you know, hit him with an AoE attack. Hopefully the damage is not heavily reduced when you're actually attacking this crystal. You can see the boss actually has attack buff, speed buff, and that buff I've never seen before. And the team got some special buff, which I'm assuming they got it by bringing this crystal down to 1 health. So they just got the buff, and looks like it's a shield on top of their head. That's not the shield from the defense buff from Ras. So it was from the crystal. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Stay tuned for my ML Violet, Remnant Violet summoning session or sessions. And I hope I get him, because I will be showcasing him for you guys. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be tomorrow. I'm very excited to see if I'm going to be able to actually pull him. My God. Yeah, he's going to be paired with Crimson Armin. But that's really it for this one. Check out my other videos. Almost 1,000 Epic 7 videos. Playlists of all sorts under my channel. Guides, tips, how-tos, Abyss Floor 62+. PvE content, PvP content, Arena, Guild Wars, World Arena. So many videos, guys. A lot of knowledge to be had. Check out my playlist, guys. Check out my playlist. And that's really it for this one. I'm Astranox. Peace out for now. And good luck with the summoning if you're going for ML Violet. Stay tuned for my video covering him.